So we're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. No, we've just come for a wander really with a rifle again. However, I wasn't going to make a video, but so far we've seen 2 deer in an area that we don't normally see deer. So I was kind of thinking maybe we'll sit up for a bit and see what we can see. And it's worth just seeing if anything comes out. So I am making video after all. We've gone from balmy sunshine, 20 something degrees and wanting to go to the beach, to fluffy winter hair with all the being breezed around. So we just sat up in a cover crop at the moment and we've just spotted 2 bucks down at the bottom below us. We didn't bring the rifle with us because we only came for a scout about, but the car's not that far away, so we're just going to go back up the hill and then we've got a little bit of a stalk down to them and see if we can get close enough for a shot. We think they're 2 bucks, if not it's a buck and a doe, but there's definitely a buck down there. I think the other one is a youngster, but we'll find out when we get down there. We're going to go grab the rifle and then just sneak down the hill. We had a great vantage point from the top of the hill and watched this pair fighting for probably a good 5 minutes before we considered taking the shot. It was interesting to see. They were most likely fighting over territory. So we've just had a shot, which is walking down the bank. We've got one down here and one that has gone and run a short way, but he's just behind us. We're going to go and pick him up in a minute. Plan is to put them both together and then probably go get the buggy, because this is quite steep up here. I don't know if you can turn around and see. It's fairly steep, so rather than walk all the way out, we're going to buggy it. The mark was a bit short. I thought it was there. So we have got both of the deer together. One had just gone slightly into the edge of this wood, and the other one, I think you'll have seen on the footage, just moved slightly from where the shot was taken. We've put them both together, but the vehicle's a fair way, so we're going to whiz up, pop back to the farm, grab the buggy and then come back down in the buggy, just because then we don't churn up the field as we come. I would have brought the buggy, but actually we only came to quickly survey this area, not with a view that we were necessarily going to shoot one, because so many times have I come to this space and actually not seen anything at all. And then today we came and thought, well, we'll just have a quick look, we'll grab the spotters and see. We saw one on a neighbouring field, and then we did see one actually just poking its head out, but again it was right on the boundary, and we don't really like shooting on the boundary because if that deer runs it's not fair, and then it gets into the sort of having to discuss it with the neighbour. So as we were heading back to the vehicle, these two popped up. which is amazing. So managed to get both of them, and hopefully you'll have seen some footage of them fighting in the field. So there was obviously a bit of a territory thing going on. One considerably younger than the other. One's a nice 6-pointer and the other one is a 4, but they'll both be great for the larder. So we are going to go back off, grab the buggy. And this is why we're here. Our brand new maze, currently being nibbled by deer. As we came back together, buggy, we've seen this chap. So we just saw a third deer. We thought we might get a shot, and then we did the debate: doe buck, doe buck. And it turned out it was a buck, but it was a very young buck, and it was quite far away, so difficult to tell. By the time we made the decision, he was moving. It was difficult to take a shot. So just the two, and off we go back to get the buggy. I've jettisoned my coat because I'm off out with Sarah tomorrow, and I don't want to get it dirty. However, I can basically say that Sarah and I aren't going to see anything. I've had a very successful day today. So I think we all know how that one's going to go. Sorry, Sarah. Anyway, as it goes to speed stalking, I think I did all right.